outside. If you can hear it, it's finally raining in Alabama.
Yay!
That's the little fairy. She's over there on her, what do you call that over there, little fairy?
Quilting loom?
Oh, yeah, her other sewing machine over there. I'm just going to call that. But today, Bluey's getting her revenge on little fairy. I am going to sew my Bluey blanket. Little fairy, are you going to come over here and spray a little bit more? What are you doing over there?
I'm over there sewing.
No, you're trying to put that blanket on that thing right now.
Oh, I am?
Yeah.
Well, guess what?
What?
Your Papa Patrol thing, or whatever it's called. What's the name of that blanket?
I'm tired of that blanket.
You're tired of it. We gotta finish it.
But we're supposed to be talking about this blue blanket, not the Paw Patrol. I don't want to talk about that blanket. You know why?
That's because you wanted to make this blanket begin with.
No, kind of so, kind of not, but I gave you the choice. Secret, I did give her the choice because I'm the one to lay all these things out.
I know why you don't want that one. You had to take it out 3 times.
No, I had to take it out two times. And you had to take it out 2 times.
1 time.
Nope, 2 times because you done half the time the other one.
Whatever.
You done a half and a half. That makes it once.
That was
if you put them 2 halves together, it's a
But
once.
you know what?
What?
Even though it took us a lot of time to take it out, man, it was hard taking it out too.
Our other sewing machine, we got fits, but it just didn't like the fabric, didn't like the string, and the bobbin.
The bobbin. Okay.
I call it the bobbin.
It still don't work.
It still don't work. It just means, you know what that means?
What's it mean?
It's time to retire it.
Retire it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so sad.
It just can't.
Wait, a moment for silence for it.
A silence for the sewing machine. Now we gotta lose my sewing machine.
I know. So
until we pay that sewing machine off for you to get a
new one.
A new one!
Yay! We was down there this morning watching April from April's Craft Room.
Yeah, that's the power I'm losing.
And you decided, hey, I can make my Bluey blanket.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what we're going to do today.
Yes.
April and Di from Two Chicks Quilt and Di from April, getting all confused, from April Craft Room decided to do 2 blankets. And Di, she did these little bitty
No, that's you.
No. I don't like sewing all those little. She said she had to sew.
I like April's.
She said she had to sew 96 little pieces. I'm like, oh no.
No. We're not going to do that here on Crazy Lizzy.
No, that's way too many pieces. So, you come up here and you come up with a design for Bluey.
Mm-hmm.
And we decided to use the Bluey material and then scrap material to go with it.
Yeah.
So this raining and we don't want to go out to Hobby Lobby.
That's right, and it's not payday yet.
I know, it's not payday. Hopefully tomorrow. Yay!
But it's probably not, she'd probably be shocked too if we go Hobby Lobby today. And she'd probably say, it's not today, you're not supposed to be here because it's not sale day.
I know, that was so funny because a while back we went, she says, you're not supposed to be here this week because it's not the 40% off week. That's
I know.
the 1st and the 3rd. So, anyhow, but we're not going out in that rain.
No, we're not. You can hear it. It's thundering, and my bedroom's leaky.
Yes.
I woke up half asleep, everyone. I thought it was Evie licking me, but no, it wasn't. It was drip, 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 drip. I said, this is not Mama's room, but it's happening in my room.
Hey, we just need a new roof.
Yes, we do.
God's going to have to provide. Okay, but anyhow, tell us about your Bluey. It's called a pineapple blanket.
Pineapple blanket,
Pineapple blanket. So what you do is you take your square.
You take the Bluey.
We decided to do 2 different color squares. We're going to do this Bluey.
And this Bluey.
And that's going to be our main focus, our squares on Bluey. And then you take these other material that we found over in our scrap material.
Except these. I bought these.
Yes, we found this one. And the orange one. And the tie-dye one. It's so very pretty. And then the polka dot. I love polka dots, everything, y'all. And so then you take it and
you're right.
yes, which is going
You
to be
need your right.
it's going to be our corner ball, our snowball.
Snowballs.
Snowball corners.
And let's put that one over there.
The Bluey, bring the Bluey back.
Oh, Bluey.
The
We're going to put the Bluey in the middle.
The Bluey's got to be 8.5-inch squares. So we need 4 of those. And then we need the rest of these cut in 4.5-inch strips. You ready?
Wait a minute.
Yes.
Our cutter's not here.
Steven?
Yeah.
No, he's gone to another camp meeting. Oh,
yes. Oh, well, Whippy, that's better for him.
And our snowballs is going to be 8.5-inch squares.
Yes. Okay. Let's go cut.
What you first do is you cut off your sandwiches. Do you know I seen a lady the other day take these little ends and make a blanket out of it? Not me. Trash is a good place for them. Then line it back up. We gotta make sure this end is square too. Gotta use my granny iron, my mama's iron. Okay, now we have this to the end square. We put it in a square. And we cut 8.5 inches. Hey, now, yeah, I can do that. I bet you I can.
Just trying to say how she's going to do it. Get the little squares.
See. Oh, it will be good and it will be big enough. All right. That way I can cut all 4 squares at one time. Let's see if this works. If it's not, I can blame Susan. What do you think about that, Susan?
I don't know.
Yes! It worked. Only needed 2 squares of this color. Well, that didn't work, y'all. I was cutting too many squares.
Oh, I can make that for an air blanket.
You sure?
Yeah.
I just cut 2 squares.
Whatever.
All right. There's Bluey. This Bluey. Voila.
Yay.
Okay, now let's do the other Bluey. Same thing again on this one. Got to square it up. Cut the sandwich
You know what we
off.
can do, little Philly?
What?
Say, see you when we get to the other fabric.
Okay, see you when we get to the other fabric.
Do it now.
Cutting these 4.5-inch strips.
Okay.
Susan, what are you doing?
Ready it.
Wetting it? Why are you wetting it, Susan?
Mom, because of wine.
Because
Yeah,
usually we usually use spray starch, but our spray starch bottle got broke, the top of it, and it won't work. So she's using water to iron it to get all the wrinkles out of it so it can cut better. Iron it, Susan. Iron it. Come on, Susan. Iron. Iron it, Susan. Get all those wrinkles out. Okay, here's our block, her block. She told me I had to explain it. We cut the Bluey box 8.5 inch square, and then we cut some 4.5 inch strips. These two is 4.5 inches by 8.5. These two is 4.5 by 16 inches. And then the next two rows,
Forgetting something. One fabric would scare them.
yes, we had the blue one up there, but it didn't look good. It clashed. So we ran to Walmart. You should see Caesar running to Walmart. She was a huffing and puffing up the hills. But anyhow, we got this one, and it looks a whole lot better. Anyhow, so then we cut this one out, and this one is 4.5 inches wide. I think it's 24 inches long, and that one's 4.5 inches wide by 18 inches. Anyhow, you make sure it all fits, and then you got to do the snowball effects. So you take your square, your 8.5 inch square. I'm running out of space. You take your 8.5 inch square and you line it up on a line. There you go. And you take your handy dandy pencil and you draw a line. Just like that. And then you take your snowball and you come over here. And if you want to, you pin it. If you don't, you don't have to. And then you sew right on this line. And Susan will do that. Okay, now Susan sewed it right here on this mark. She made me draw it in purple so she could see it. She said she couldn't see the pencil. So then you take your tape, your ruler here, and you line it up on the 4th inch line right there. And then you gotta take your mama's thing, iron, put it there. Then you cut this. think I need a new blade. This one's getting dull. But man, I think we made about 4 or 5 quilts. So that's a lots of cuts. Then when you fold it down, you still got your square. And you do the same thing on this side. Time for a new blade. Then you take it over to the iron and you iron it. And then you sew your next 2 lines on. Hey y'all, welcome back. We've actually got some of this blanket. She's been working on this Bluey blanket. And she's took a while because she's had some of her bad days because of her health. But here she is back. She's got this sewed together. We made the square and we snowballed them, the white, so it's all like this and it's going to be like an arrow. It's so cool. She's doing such a good job. And then here's her other block. And it goes right here. Excuse me, she should have done it then.
Y'all, the only reason I know is the fryers is upside down.
Yep, sure are. And this one goes here, like this. She just didn't want to be on the video today, so she put me up here. And here's the blanket. Okay, and the next step is to sew this together. She's already got this one sewed. She's going to sew this one and then sew it down here. And then we're going to take white material and we're going to cut a 2.5-inch strip to go around it. And then we found some more Bluey material. We're going to do a 4-inch strip of Bluey material. Oh, let me show you the back of it. It's so cool. And here is what we're going to put on the back. Okay, y'all. Come back with us in a little while when we get the rest of it done. Well, guess what, Susan?
What?
After blood, tears, and sweat, we've actually got it done. Here is our pineapple blanket quilt.
Yes.
You put all the front together. I did the quilting and put the back on. Let's show the back.
Pretty back.
It's pretty back.
And then she fold it.
Yeah. And
Oh, you done that part too.
I did. I put the binding on. This time I did a different kind of binding. I just folded the backing over and did the binding that way. So cool. That's so cool. I love how this is. Yeah, I'm getting better.
You done the pearl.
Yeah.
Or pebble.
Whatever. Some people call it balls, rocks. I don't know. Many different things. But I've just seen it on YouTube. Just check out YouTube. Checking out our YouTube channel too. But anyhow, and it's turned out pretty.
Yes.
Yes, it's fine. Well, we've got another quilt. I got another quilt I'm going to quilt. I've got to find the right backing for it.
And it's been stormy, and I've been having this cold.
Yes, and we haven't been able to do very much here lately.
I know, it needs to go way up there and way from up down here. They need it.
The Cog Hill?
Yeah, and A and W and all of them, they need that rain. We don't.
Well, we do too.
Too much.
We need rain too.
Yeah, we do, but...
God knows exactly what we need, and that's what He gives us. Yes, but we've been having a dry off. One day it's dry, next day it's raining. But God knows exactly what we need, and that's what He gives us. I'm getting better at quilting.
Yes.
Yay, I'm so glad. Oh, colds, allergies, Alabama weather. But anyhow, like,
Please subscribe.
hit that Noreen bell,
Leave comments.
share our video, and y'all please help us. We need more viewers. We only got 500 and something, and we need more viewers. Be able to even get there to 1,000.
And hopefully after all these colds and everything, When everyone feel better, we'll get more videos.
And we gotta do the video when Steven made the chicken pen. But it's been raining. He worked in the rain.
And he's been going places.
Yes. We gotta show our new chicken pen. Our new we gotta do an update on the new baby rabbits and silkies or whatever. We gotta get them outside. They're beginning to smell and live. But anyway, until next time. Bye!